Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cloud and Data with Kaushik. So we are just continuing this previous session that Matplotlib and C1. So we have already covered in the last session that if that plt.plot, and here instead of line curve I can also provide my custom curve, right? So R star. So you can see the star, all the data point the star is showing, right? And next, we have to move to the new concept, right? So instead of star, we are also getting other sign also. Just press Shift tab over here, okay? And you can go this here, and you can just go plot y r plus. So you can also this the highlighter, right? So here you can see R plus, you can also add the sign as R plus. You can also add the sign BO, that can be blue circle, okay? And R plus, that is the red pluses, okay? So you can probably use that one. So you can add the R star and you can also provide this sign. The by default, the third parameter is taken as color, this. By default it is taking, okay? And now I'm trying to see how the chart looks like as a BO. So just a minute, you just copy, and next in that you can write BO, okay? BO, okay? And you can see that instead of R star, that that will be displayed. You can see BO, blue circle that has been showing. So you can probably get this value from, you can just press Shift plus tab, and you can get inside that plot, and you can get different sign. You can get different sign over here, right? So I hope you can understand as of now. So if I write B, like I'm just write B plus, B star, right? So just copy and just write B. Smooth one curve is there, and that is blue line curve. Okay, you can see. And after this, one more parameter we have, that is line style. Just paste, and here I just BO, and comma, you can add line style, line style, and this is that one of the others parameter dashed. Okay, and you can also you can just execute, control and enter. Okay, okay, you can see dashed line style, and you can get the line style as a dash line style, right? And now I'm going to create another one, and let's see if I will take other any other symbols, then how it can looks like. Yes, so just take one cell, insert the cell, and here you just paste this one, and here you have to write R minus, okay, and comma, line style, that should be your line style, that should be your dash, DASH. Let's see and what happened. You will also get double dash, right? You can basically use that double dash, right? Further, you can also use that asterisk, R asterisk, like just go and copy this, just scroll down and take other cell, and here you can add R R star. So here probably you can get this asterisk marks and also the line style dash. So different kind of visualization pattern, and you can see the chart line. We can also customize, right? There are different kind of parameters are there. And also you can also do RO. If instead of that, if I write RO, and you can probably get a red circle. RO means red circle, BO means blue circle. And your line style, that is smoothing as a dash line, right? So you can probably get this kind of chart in your site. So all those possible options that you can get. So it's uses to making the diagram better. Okay, it's showing the diagram. It looks like very effective, and better diagram you probably get. And apart from this line style, I have one more. I have one more parameters, and that is line width. Just do line width. Here you can line width. So it increase and decrease the line size. Is equal to 2 and just execute. And here you see the line is some width, line width it's showing 2, and if I just make it 6, so you can see the line width is it's changing, it's showing some bold, right? So by default is 1, I hope, and you are 1, yes. So you can probably get this line. So 1, 2, 3, as of now, you can add this line. So how many parameters? First, you have to provide your X value. Second, you have to provide your Y value. And both this size of the X array and Y array, that can be same size, okay? RO means red circle. Red circle, the line pattern, this style, right? And line style, here I am taking the dash, and line width, I am taking 1. As per your choice, you can do that. There is no any other harms. So you can also increase that size 3, increase the line width, right? So within this parameter, R star, R double dash, what is that? This is called marker. So what is this ROBO? What is that? This one. So I also write this thing. So as a node, we have to know BO R star RO, that are basically a marker sign. Okay. So you have this marker, and you have this line style and line width, and basically it is required to create that chart should be looking great, chart should be looking effective, and this kind of parameters that we have going to provide over there. Okay. And we can also set the width of the marker. Can we set the width of the marker? There is yes. So answer is this, right? So for that we have one more parameter. So just I copy this thing. So everything will be in that one notebook, and don't worry, I will share this notebook in the description box, so we can probably get this or everything. So that is the reason I created different cells. So everything will be noted over here. Okay. And just take other cell, and here let me put this one. Yes, so is this one, and you have to add this parameter marker size. So write marker size is equal to 8 RO. Okay, and now execute. You can see increase or decrease the marker size. So you can also change is you can also change 8 to 12, no issues. So you can probably do this. You can see that market size 8 to 12. Okay, you can probably change and you can get this one, right? So market size, you can see the circle is showing, it looks like bigger, right? Now, so these all the necessary parameters that we have going in the projects or in our in the production or in that we are creating these graphs, charts in the Matplotlib. These all are the necessary parameters that we have to understand. We have to know, but it's very basic. Basically, it's very easiest thing. So no need to remember all the things. Just practice these things, and you can gradually grab these things. Okay. So 5 or 6 parameters that we have already used over there, right? So you have to each and everything step by step. First, understand the fundamentals. This understanding fundamentals is very essential. If you know these things, then basically we can create, gradually we can increase that complexity of the task and we can do that. So one by one, we can explore whatever I know, I definitely share with you. There is no issues. So please feel free to learn and don't worry about the coding. This all the script, all the code that I can share with my description box. So this way you can set probably multiple things. And now I'm going to add the X label. So just write plt.x label and X axis, you can write X axis and plt.y label. Y label, you can write Y axis, and you can also write plt.title. Title, that is 2D diagram. 2D diagram. Okay. And you can write control enter. Okay, so you can get the x-axis, y-axis, and for getting more information, obviously you have to know this one. This is our documentation, that Matplotlib documentation. Go to Matplotlib documentation and you can get that. You can go to the tutorials and you can explore more things. Okay, over there. There is no harm, so you can do these things as your own timing. So for better understanding, better purpose, we obviously check this official documentation. Okay, there are lots of things that you can see in the tutorial, so you can probably see that. Okay. Many things we can create. Image tutorial, pipe plot tutorial, you can see the pipe plot tutorial, how we have to create this. So everything I have covered, but as of now, we have covered these things. If you have any doubts, if you have any things you want to learn more, definitely I suggest that official documentation. You can go and check this one, Matplotlib. And don't worry, I will add this official documentation link in that description box. So there is no issues, right? Next, we have to explore new things. What we are going to provide next, just let's see. Okay, you can create many things. Okay, you can see dashes, plot, everything that I have covered, but you can also see the formatting the style of your plot. You can also create, you have also created the pipe plot in this manner. You can create the scatter, you can provide the data, everything is there. Everything in the documentations, everything is the parameters. Okay, all the parameters, all the style, how we can use that, how we can create that, how we can add the marker size, all the things that has been referred to this documentation. So I can refer this documentation. You can do it more the practices. But here in this session, I am going to create the fundamental idea that we can learn, right? We can clear the ideas, we can clear the concept, and we can create the charts. Okay, no issues. So this documentation is very essential. There are documentation has much more options and you can explore these things. Okay. Let's go and discuss about plot and subplot. Okay. Just go and take this cell and now creating subplots. Okay. How to create subplots, then that is the next step that we have to create, right? I hope you can understand as of now. There is no issues. We have already covered one session, and now in this session we are going to cover much more thing and creating subplots. In this session we are at how to subplots. Okay, that is subplots, right? What exactly subplot? What exactly subplots? Subplots. Let's say I'm going to write PLT dot subplot. PLT dot, just concentrate over here, subplot. Right, I'm write 2 comma 2 comma 1, and here I'm write PLT dot plot, right, x comma y comma r dash dash. So PLT dot subplot 2 comma 2 comma, just understand what I'm going to do. So first one is subplot and is plot. Okay, just execute this. So what basically happening? I am plotting PLT dot plot x comma y r minus minus, right? What I'll do, I'll get another subplot PLT dot subplot. Let's say here I am giving 2 comma 2 comma 2. And then I'll write PLT dot plot y comma x comma g dash dash. And let's see what is basically happening. Just tell me what's basically happening over here. Now you focus on this, right? Now you focus on this. This plot is divided, right? Subplot. This is subplot. Two plots that are subdivided, right? These things, whenever we create the subplot, that we can create this kind of image, right? 2 comma 2 comma 1, right? 2 comma 2 comma 1. Okay, PLT dot subplot 2 comma 2 comma 1, right? Here, what is basically means 2 comma 2 comma means whatever is my main diagram that I divided into 2 by 2. Okay, it has having 2 rows and 2 columns. So here you have divided this PLT dot subplot 2 comma 2 comma 1, right? So actually the meaning how we can understand this thing. So that has been divided. Suppose you have this 2D diagram, right? And horizontally and you have divided, means this 2D diagram is divided in 2 by 2, right? Just assume that I have this one diagram. So like you can take one shape for that, right? This is your graph, right? Whenever we are going PLT dot subplot 2 by 2, that means what? We have to divide it. These things, right? You have to divide this way. And also you can check this one. Assume that, okay? And these 4 coordinates we can get, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 basically means it refers. Here I am 1. Here 1 is there, right? 1. 1 is there, right? The first diagram is there. and 2 comma 2 comma 2. Here you can see first diagram. That means you just understand. Sorry, so first diagram is there. Assume that, okay. First chart, like PLT dot, here we have done PLT dot this value, right? PLT this chart, right? So it can just imagine, you can imagine that you can imagine that. Just a minute, I just taking on snap. So one second, guys. So let's understand these things very properly. Yes, so assume that it is your first plot, right? This one. So I made one comment that PLT dot subplot 2 comma 2 comma 1, and here I can say it has to be placed here. This plot 1 means first graph, 2 comma 2 means it has been divided. Next plot is that this one, right? So just take other snapshot, and this has been 2. 2 means second position. Second position I have used that. So this is basically 2. Okay, this charts. Next, assume that I am write this thing as a 3. What happened? What happened? Let's check. Control plus enter. Okay, you can see third position it will come. That means this square box, if you divide it in 4 coordinates, right? Means four plots. Means this is one section. This is one section. This is one section. This is one section. Okay, and I write 2 comma 2 comma 2. That means 2 by 2. It has been divided this place, and 2 means it is referred the second position of the chart. So when I write 3, na, here you can see whenever I write 3, the chart is coming down. Okay, chart is coming down. So first position, second position, this is the first position, this is the second position, this is the third position, and this is the fourth position. Okay, so just write, I'm just going to, so all the position I'm just going to see this comma 2, and here just copy this thing and just write 2 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, and that can be your BO. Okay, and fourth position I can write your x comma y. Okay, this is the fourth coordinates. Fourth position, that is y. Sorry, that is YOLO, and that should be x comma y. Now execute, and now you can see this fourth position, this chart is created. Okay, this is the second position, and this is my third position. Just copy this one. That is my third position. Okay, and I said placed this chart over here. Okay, third position, and this is my fourth position. Right. So this is the importance of subplot. You can divide one plot in sub, means child plot, right? In the main plot, and in the main plot you can divide is as a child plot. Sorry, so you can divide it as a child plot. So this is the fourth plot that I'm going to add over here. I hope you can understood, right? So that is the reason I have used this diagram. I hope you can understand. Okay, this is the third diagram. So that is the reason I have used 2 comma 2 comma 3, 2 comma 2 comma 2. This is the first diagram. This is my first diagram. Just copy, and this is my second diagram. Just copy and just make one paste. This is my second diagram. Okay, and now this is my third diagram. Just copy and that is my third diagram. Just paste it. This is my third diagram. Okay, and this is my fourth diagram. Just copy this one, and that is my fourth diagram. Okay, I have divided fourth diagram. Okay, this fourth. So one. This assume that this is my one plot, right? This is one rectangular area, and I have divided in the four parts. That is the concept of subplot. So this is my rectangular area. This is the rectangular area, and in the rectangular area, we have divided. So within the main plot, we can divide this plot. We can divide this plot. Okay, this is first reference that I'm going to add one. So 2 comma 2 comma means dividing two equally 2 by 2, and 1 means one chart. First chart, second chart, third chart, fourth chart. In this way it will come. Okay. Okay. Now if I remove this one, so right, you can remove. You can just comment out these things, and you can probably see this thing. Second plot, it will this chart, the third chart is not going to replace over here, right? This third chart I'm not going to replace over here. It is empty place because I am not going to mention. If I mention 2 comma 2 comma 2 and the third chart, this will go over there, right? But I am not mention this thing. That is the reason it empty. The place is empty. Means this place is vacant. It not replaced by the third chart. Third chart I'm not going to see over here, right? Third chart in the third position. If you will change that one, then only it will go, right? So you can see if I write 2 comma 2 comma 2, okay. Now you can see this plot is replaced. Until and unless you mention, it will not go, right? So this is that concept of subplot, and that is very important concept. Okay, so this is 3. I hope you can understand, and then I'm going to uncomment it. So all the 4 plots you can see over here. Okay. Now I'm going to replace the bar plot. Bar plot. Okay, this bar plot, you can write x comma x is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Why that you can write any value we can take, right? 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 for the x value. Directly you can assign, or you can use that mp dot arrange, and here 11, 16, 19, 20. Okay, and let's say it's my x1 and this is my y1. Okay, and now just copy this first 2 value x1 and y1. Again, that you can write x2, y2. Okay, so you can write this value 3 comma 9 comma 11 comma 14. So 6, 15 and 7 and 9. Now if I'm going to write plt dot bar, okay, plt dot bar, sorry, plt dot bar, okay. You can also check, press shift plus tab, okay, and you can probably get this idea. And doc string, just mention the doc string, make a bar plot. The bars are positioned x and with the given alignment. Their dimension are given by height and width. The vertical baseline is bottom, default 0, right? So you can probably get the signature and doc string. From that you can write shift plus tab and you can get this. Okay, and now x1 I plot the first one, x1 and y1, x1 comma y1. Okay. And next, I'm going to execute plt.bar. So x1, how much value? X1 is y1, how much? 16. X1 3, x1 is 3, y1 is 16. Where x1 is equal to 4, y1 19. You can see x1 4 and y1 is equal to 90. This is kind of bar plot, right? And 5 and 20, 5 and 20. And bar plot basically means you have this kind of buildings and it has required two coordinates, right? In the sequence, we have created these things. For this value, what is the frequency, right? Let's say we have distribution the number. We have two values, right? That is basically indicates that. It's clear everyone, right? As of now. Here I can also set the color. So you can write, you can also set the color. No issues. So you can go and you can write color. Color is equal to G. And this is basically the first bar plot. Next, I am write plt dot bar, and here you can write x2 comma y2 and execute that. Now tell me what basically happening. First of all, x2 and y2, these values, right? x2 is 9, x2 is 9, y2 is 15, x2 9, y2 15. So these things are not looking very good. It's showing overlap. And inside that container, two bar plots are coming. That is not looking good, right? And that does not looking good, right? Because all the things are hazard over here, right? plt.bar x1. So all the inside one container, two bar plot that has been executed, right? Can we change that? Can we do anything for that? So these two coordinates x1, y1 color over there, right? Now let me show the histogram. So what is histogram? Basically distributes the elements and it will create the histogram. Just histogram A is equal to np dot arrange arr array np dot array, and you can write. So here you can pass the array 22, 87, 5, 43, 56, 73, 55, 54, 11, 20, 51, 5, 79, 31, 27. So here, assume that this is my array and I have stored this array in that a variable, right? And we have created that histogram, right? So what is the frequency? That is my lookout. I just write plt dot hist. Okay, you just press shift tab and you can get this value. Simple. Docstring, you can see plt docstring plot a histogram. And you can get this beans, range, density. These all are the different parameters. Now I just paste A, the data that is A. And here you can create this histogram, right? I hope you can also execute and you can also able to get this kind of result at your end. So this histogram. So in every element is trying to find out the frequency of that, right? For the every element, it will try to find out the frequency. Clear as of now? I hope there is no problem and you can understand this. Okay, I hope you can clear these things. I hope clear this, right? If you face any issue, so please let me know. I will definitely address what is basically doing over here with respect to that particular histogram. You will be able to see ranges. So this value between 20 to 20 and 42, right? So this will create, it will within the range of elements between the 5 and 20, how many elements are present? 20 to 40, how many elements are basically present, right? If I have elements 20 to 40, how many elements are there? What is the frequency? Okay. Bin size means group. Bin means group, data group, right? So group of data, you can probably add it over here. Okay. Bin means group. Okay. Here, if I will write comma bins is equal to 5. So I will divide this np dot array, whatever inside the array, that can be grouped into the 5 groups, right? Just press Ctrl Enter. Now you can see 5 groups that has been created. How? 5, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These 5 groups, 0 to 5, 20, and because you see now your data limit how much? Highest data inside the graph is 87 and is nearest to the max 90, right? So that is the reason it will create over there. So it will divide. Now, if you divide it inside this, instead of bin 5, you can divide it 4. So let's see what happened. So you can see 20, 40, 60, 80. It will create this program will be created. So bins means 5. Bins means your group of data, right? And you can mention how many groups you want to separate this data, right? That is the reason we have used bins. Bins I also written here. Bins means your group, your data can be divided inside the group. Okay, inside the group. Okay, so here 4 groups will be created. If I write 10, then 10 groups will be created, right? 10 data points in each group that will be there. Okay, I hope you can understand the bins concept and the histogram. No worries. So you can create this kind of histogram for there. And there is also amazing plot, that is box plot. Just a second. Just a second, guys. We plot this one. It is coming. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Yes. So here I'm going to create the box plot and write box plot using Matplotlib, using Matplotlib. Okay, this box plot I'm going to create. Okay, let's see how I can create that. So that is your data that is equal to, you can write np dot random, np dot random dot normal, and here you have to write 0 comma std comma 100 for std in range 1 comma 4. Okay, can anyone tell me what I'm written inside the code? What is the meaning of this code? np dot random dot normal bracket 0 comma std comma 100. So it's a normal distribution, 100 elements, and that is the range is 1 comma 4. Normal distribution, standard deviation 100, and the range is 1 comma 4, and this is called the list comprehension concept in Python. List comprehension, you can write everything in one line. So it's a concept of list comprehension. Because your array means in Python is called list, in JavaScript it's called array. So list comprehension. Okay, and so at a one line you can write whatever you are going to add inside this concept. So I'm going to see the data. Control enter, and you can see the data in the range of 1 comma 4. So I'm creating 4 different arrays, and this range is 1 comma 4. And now let's see, is there any outliers is there inside the array or not? So let's see that. Take one cell plt dot box plot and here provide the data, right? So you can see some circle, right? This is called the outliers. And how do I know this is the outliers? Okay, so this is called, as of now you can see, we'll discuss these things in the other session, but as of now you can see this is the outliers, these circles. Okay, how it is showing, how it's coming, so that will be all the things. So if you want to see that outliers in the Matplotlib, that is the code of box plot, plt.boxplot, and you can probably add the data. Similar kind of data over here, right? And it can be an extreme range. Okay, I don't have, you can see any problems and you can get this, right? Okay. And last and finally, one more chart you can see is not last. And this chart that I'm going to see over here, right? So right, pie chart, pie chart, pie chart. Okay, this pie chart that I'm going to see that. So here I'm going to create one pie chart, data to plot. So data to plot. Actually, this first I'm writing the labels, and this labels is that your this things Python, your JavaScript, okay, your Ruby, and last is that your Java. And size is that you can say 215, 130, 245, 210. Okay. And colors that I'm going to add it, that is your gold and yellow green, okay, and light color, light, light coral, and here you can write light sky blue, light sky blue, okay, and explode it, your 0.4, comma 0,0,0, and that is explode first slice. It's called slice. Explode first slice. Okay. Next, you have this plot. Now I'm going to write the plot over it. So plot, so you can write plt.py, plt.py, and add the sizes over here. Okay. Sizes, and you can write explode is equal to explode. Okay, and you can write labels, and you just pass the labels. Okay, this label you can write any name like Kosik label. Okay, so this is the argument and this is the parameters. Okay, this is the argument I will pass in the parameters. But this name should not be used as Kosik. This is by default labels. We have to write this label, right? And next, colors. Okay, these colors you can write Kosik colors, no issues. Any name you can provide Kosik colors. And this is the argument, and you have to pass the argument in the parameters. This parameters name, right? And comma, you have to write auto PCT. Auto PCT is equal to your percentage 1.1 F percentage and comma shadow. I don't require any shadow for that plot, means pie chart, right? And you can write plt dot axis and just try to complete this code, and then I'm going to explain this one, right? So axis equal, so equally it will be distributed equal, and finally you can write plt dot show. Okay, just execute and let's see what happens. You can see our chart we have, means this pie chart is created, right? So labels, these labels we have provided Python, JavaScript, Ruby, and Java. Python, JavaScript, your Ruby and Java is line, and colors that has been Python. What color we have mentioned? Gold. Okay, yellow green for your JavaScript. So JavaScript yellow green, light coral that has been for Ruby, and light sky blue that has been for Java. Okay, and for 0 point this slice, so this is called slice. So first chart, if you not mention 4, right, 0, what happened? You can see all the this area this is the area of Python, this is the area of JavaScript, Ruby, that will be clubbed together. If you write explode, it should be slightly. So slightly or 100%. Please remember pi chart is equal to 100%. And then you divide it. If you you can sum this one as 16.2, 26.9, 26. So it will calculate it to 100%. There is no issues. So you can probably see, right? So you can let's see that. Yes, so I just change it to 0.4. So this is the first slides, explode to the first slides, right? You can see that. I hope you can understood this one as of now. So plt.py, you can execute that py. You can create the pie plot. This is the pie chart, right? You can see that label, sizes, colors, everything you can use. Then explode basically means how much outside it comes. How much outside it comes. Okay, and plt.py, plot.py, you can write explode and labels. This explode you can write cosec explode. No explode. This is the variable. Okay, explode. Okay. So as of now, we have completed this Matplotlib and the Seaborn class. I'll add the next session. No issues. So we have completed up to that, and I hope you can enjoy these sessions and all of the things that Matplotlib I will cover. And in the future, if I will get other things, then I will obviously create other sessions. So as of now, whatever I have, no, I have that things that I'm sharing with you. So no worry, keep uploading that videos, no issue. Anything I will find new, I will definitely add. But this is the main necessary concept that you will probably let this. You have to know that, right? So thank you everyone for joining the sessions. So if you have any doubts, so please let me know in the chat, in the comment section. So I'll definitely address your concern. And thank you everyone for joining the session, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and in this way we can grow and learn together. Thank you for joining the session. Thanks everyone, and please do not forget to subscribe and share, like, and subscribe my channel. And thank you everyone. Thanks for joining, and please let me know if you have any doubt, so I'll definitely address your concern. So we don't worry, we as of now whatever we have covered, C1 session will come, no issues. So Matplotlib I have covered as of now, and if there any other means C1 I'll complete the other sessions. Don't worry. So whatever I have, I will definitely share with you. So you all of know that today the 31st, so I have to complete this one, and no worries. So we can do the next session on the C1. Thank you. If you have any doubt, so please let me know in the comment section. Thanks everyone. Thank you for the journey. And wish you a very good, happy new year. Thanks. Very good, happy new year. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Thanks.